Hello guys, I'm Radwan and I'm here today to speak about persistent data volume with Docker. Data is very important and persisting data is a big challenge. While containers are ephemeral, user data need to persist. A classic example of this is when we try to run a database container image. If you destroy the database container, the data is lost as well. So, what we want is a situation where the container image of, say, for example, Postgres version 9 can be replaced with an image of version 10 without have losing data. This is the Docker way of upgrading software. You don't drop inside the container and update package using package manager. You replace the entire container image. Let's see how we can make a Docker volume that persists and save our data. For example, here I used a Docker Compose because Docker Compose can be used to easily automate multi-container deployment. One of the most challenging tasks while running such deployment in separating data from software. I am here using Docker Compose with a Postgres image like here. The version is 3.1. The service is a database. Our image is Postgres. Restart always. And here I create a password for my database test123 and I mount a volume that will save our varlib PostgreSQL data and mount in my local machine Postgres data, and I'll expose my port 5432 and match to container port 5432. To create a container, I am using Docker Compose app. So let's check Docker ps to check my Postgres is up. Let's delete it first of all by using Docker kill to kill the container. After Docker rm to remove the container. Container removed. Now let's check with Docker Compose app and with the option -d to run in the background, and our container is up and running. To check our database, I have here a database dbeaver to test our database. So come here and make a refresh to connect to my database. This is connection has been closed. Let's try again. Let's create a database, new connection, Postgres. Next, here localhost, the name of database Postgres, the user is Postgres, the password test123, and here test connection. Now connection is accepted. Okay, and finish. This is our Postgres, and let's check our database. Go to schema, public and table, and here I have a nulled array called user. This is our table user with 3 colons, ID, name, email, and I have 3 lines with Radwan, Bilal, and Iskandar. This is my brothers. So let's now add a new line in my table, and here with Sami at gmail.com. Save data, and now this is our table is match to this. Postgres data is our volume. So when we try to delete, for example, our container by using docker ps, docker kill to kill the container for Postgres, and docker rm to delete the container. When we delete the container, our data is safe in our Postgres data here in my desktop. Let's check. And this is our Postgres data is safe. So let's create another one, but when we try here to reconnect, connection refused because the container is deleted. So let's try again to create a new container with docker compose app. A new container created, and we will have the old data. So let's check with dbeaver. Let's create a new connection, new database connection, Postgres, next, test 1 2 3, and test connection. Connection is accepted. Okay, finish. And let's check here Postgres. Okay, Postgres schema public, and here in table user let's check view data and have colons Radwan, Bilal, Iskander, and finally Sami added in the last check. So this is all for today. This is how work docker volume to save our data in case we are using a database inside a container. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.